Hello, fellow adventurers of the unknown. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of superstitions from around the globe. From lucky numbers to mysterious gestures, every culture has its own set of beliefs that shape the way people live their lives. So, grab your rabbit's foot, and let's embark on this journey together. First up, let's explore common superstitions related to numbers. In many cultures, certain numbers hold special significance, either bringing good fortune or bad luck. Let's visit the land of the rising sun, Japan, where superstitions run deep within its rich culture and history. One such superstition revolves around certain numbers that are considered unlucky. The number 4, pronounced shi, sounds like the word for death. And the number 9, pronounced q, sounds like the word for suffering. As a result, these numbers are often avoided in daily life, with some buildings even skipping these floors. Also in China, the pronunciation of 4 is eerily similar to the word death, but it's double. The number 8 is considered extremely lucky because it sounds like the word for wealth and prosperity. So you'll often find people willing to pay top dollar for a phone number or a license plate with multiple 8s. But beware if you're in Italy and someone mentions the number 17. In Italian culture, 17 is considered unlucky because when the Roman numeral for 17 is rearranged, it spells vixi, which means I have lived or I am dead. Let's talk about the number 13. Unlucky for some, this digit has been shrouded in superstition for centuries. This belief runs so deep that many buildings in America skip the 13th floor, going straight from 12 to 14. Now let's talk about superstitions surrounding animals. Throughout history, animals have been associated with various omens and symbols of luck. In some parts of Europe and North America, carrying a rabbit's foot is believed to bring good luck. But don't worry. No rabbits were harmed in the making of this video. It's all about the symbolism. On the flip side, black cats have gotten a bad rap in many Western cultures. In places like the United States and the United Kingdom, crossing paths with a black cat is said to bring misfortune. Finally, let's delve into superstitions surrounding gestures. Sometimes a simple action can carry a lot of meaning and influence how people interact with the world around them. In Western cultures, giving a thumbs up is a positive sign, indicating approval or agreement. But did you know that in parts of the Middle East and Southeast Asia, it can be seen as offensive or rude? Then there's the gesture of knocking on wood. This quirky act is believed to ward off bad luck or prevent a good situation from going sour. The roots of this superstition trace back to ancient civilizations that held the belief that spirits resided in trees. By knocking on the wood, it was thought that one could invoke the protection of these spirits. Now, you might be wondering, where do these superstitions come from? Well, many of them have roots in ancient beliefs, cultural traditions, and even historical events. For example, the superstition surrounding the number 13 traces back to Norse mythology, where the mischievous Loki was the 13th guest at a feast, leading to chaos and ultimately death. Another theory suggests it's tied to the Last Supper, where 13 individuals dined, and one met a rather unfortunate fate. As for the belief in the evil eye, it dates back thousands of years to ancient civilizations like the Greeks and Romans, who feared the malevolent glare of envy. The superstition of walking under a ladder and the associated bad luck likely originated from a combination of historical, religious, and practical factors. One explanation is rooted in ancient Egyptian and Roman beliefs. Ladders were often leaned against tombs or structures associated with the afterlife. Passing underneath them was seen as disturbing the spirits residing within these structures, inviting their wrath or bad luck. In medieval Europe, ladders were also used in public executions, with people passing under them potentially being seen as aligning themselves with the condemned and thus inviting misfortune. From a practical standpoint, walking under a ladder can also be dangerous, as objects or individuals working on the ladder might accidentally drop something or lose their balance, causing harm to the person passing underneath. This practical concern may have been exaggerated over time into a superstition about bad luck. But regardless of their origins, superstitions continue to shape our daily lives in ways both big and small. Whether you believe in them wholeheartedly or simply enjoy the stories behind them, there's no denying the power of superstition to unite us in our shared humanity. And on that note, let's raise a toast to the weird and wonderful world of superstitions. Remember, whether you're knocking on wood or avoiding black cats, may luck be on your side. Thanks for joining me on this journey. And until next time, stay curious